How's it going?
Good, how about you?
Alright, so we are how far into Donkey Kong now?
53%!
Oh god, we're on this boss still?
Oh.
The polar bear boss? This really sucks. I hate this boss. Alright, well this is happening. We'll start with the first thing on the list. I'm going to pet the cat a little bit. First of all, good news about the Mario Kart.
Yes, I'm so excited that Mario Kart's going to be here in
2 weeks. And it got great reviews across the board. It's averaging 90 out of 100 on Metacritic, which is really good. I think Nintendo gets a little bit of favoritism from a lot of critics. Typically, people really just favor their games a lot, but still, that's a pretty strong score for Mario Kart. And I haven't played a good Mario Kart in a while, and we're looking for things in the Wii U besides this game and the other Mario games to play. And granted, it's still a Mario game, but it looks good. So that's good news. It could have gone much worse. So hopefully it'll be good. You got that?
Yes.
Okay, I got this. Let's go.
Yes, I'm very excited about Mario Kart.
Yeah, I hope it's different enough. I love the old Super Nintendo one. You grew up on it. You like the Double Dash one in GameCube, right?
GameCube was the first one that I played. But I had...
Yeah.
And so...
See, I played the Super Nintendo one and the Nintendo 64 one like crazy, and was really good at it. Like Rainbow Road is a big deal when I got there and stuff.
Yes.
Watch out, it's gonna handle.
Oh, crap.
Forget how this goes. Get the heart. We'll be let's in the water for a while. Back to the left. But I just love the original so much. So hopefully this one's good.
I will kick your butt.
Hey, there's no battle mode apparently. They dropped it basically.
Really?
Did you play the battle mode much?
A little.
Yeah, they dropped it. Instead, it's just levels you can race on. Let's get hit them.
Yeah, look at you.
Suck it. All right, other side.
Run away.
He's gonna do the ice blocks, right? Or he's still diving into the ceiling. Next hit, he'll do. Remember when he jumps down, he'll make little water spikes come out. Watch out, see him down. Wow.
Oh,
He's right next to him.
baby, run away, run away, run away.
Okay, ice blocks come down. Yeah.
I prefer the ice blocks.
Okay. Where's he going on the left side? He's gonna go up top again, I think, right? Stay to the back so you can dodge the ice blocks that come down. The columns. Yeah, stay to the back. Here, you're good. I gotta get the heart. Don't
Jump,
die.
jump, jump!
Okay. Thanks.
Back
Go.
Rat. So close.
Okay, he's going right there. Ice. Yeah, you got it. Let's do that again. Get away.
I love that my hair makes me fly.
Yeah, it's very fortunate for you. It's kind of the Tails thing from Sonic. Yeah, let's get to the back.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
I gotta get the heart again. I'm sorry. Get to the
You're
back
fine.
again.
Fine.
Okay. Okay. Doing okay so far.
It's working.
What's he gonna do now?
Those
that.
awful things. Oh crap, I can't.
Fine. What the hell am I doing?
Question.
Playing like crap. Oh, watch out.
Just kidding! Oh my gosh. No!
That's what just
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm coming back in.
Yes. Get down here.
Oh!
No!
We just lost a life too. This game is so punishing.
You know, that's just it. It's not as... Do you mind if I go
No,
off
good.
my rant for a
Good.
second?
Yeah, good.
It is not as good as Rayman.
It's not as good as Rayman, no.
Like, it's as pretty, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's not as good.
It's not as much fun as Rayman.
No.
'Cause
Rayman
it's so
is
punishing.
difficult and it's punishing, but it's rewarding as
And
well.
we got everything. Like, we went to the hardest levels in the game. And they were as hard as this, but they were more fun to play.
Yes.
Because part of it, you came right back in. Like, there's no load time. This, I gotta sit through this crap again. I can try to skip it. It takes a while to get back to where we
See,
are.
this whole thing is because he got upset over...
Well, I don't care about the story. I mean, the story of Rayman was we woke up some people because our party was too loud or something like that, right? I mean,
Yeah.
who cares about the story?
But it was so much fun.
Just the game was better. More fun to play.
Yeah.
People don't give Rayman enough credit. I really can't get people excited about the game. They're really missing out on that one.
I don't want.
you're
my
gonna
opinion.
just hang on my back the entire fight, aren't you?
Well,
You did really well.
We were doing all right. You can like twirl with this. So.
I can.
Hey, and you can shoot. How did you do that?
I didn't. You shoot.
I didn't.
So yeah, Mario Kart looks good. Look forward to that one. And then, so we just watched the trailer for Interstellar too. It's a big deal. It's coming out. I've been so excited to see what he comes out with next. And he's got to, make amends for The Dark Knight Rises such that it was. What do you
We
think?
will not discuss that.
I can have a whole
You
hour-long
will not talk
course
about that.
on Dark Knight Rises. But what do you think of Interstellar so far? What you saw? Does it make any sense?
I don't understand why.
What do you mean why? Why what?
Like, I feel like you've drank the Nolan Kool-Aid, and so...
Me?
Yes. That
Okay, that's fair.
Before Dark Knight Rises, you didn't believe that he could do any wrong.
Well,
And honest to goodness, it was an entertaining movie. It was...
don't get me
hush.
started on it.
You hush. It was entertaining.
Okay.
Could it have been a lot better if he added a bunch of stuff? If he did things differently, it could have been amazing.
Yeah.
As you expected Joker, like the other one to be.
Yeah, well, yeah. If he was, a little more invested in his own movie, it'd be a lot more. Oh, come on. We'll get the heart here in a second.
But, so I mean,
It looks like, what's
it
that
looks interesting. I
Jodie
love
Foster
Michael
movie,
Caine.
Contact? It looks like that to me. Like, but nothing really happens. Like, he's just talking about he needs to go to space for so long, and in the end he goes to space, and then weird stuff happens. Like, there are a few movies that do that already. I hope this one is better or has something to do. It's more interesting than just kind of taking its time. Like, the trailer just showed me, like, it's cornfield kind of lifestyle for majority of the movie, and in the end is the weird kind of cool stuff I went to go see in the first place. But I can go see Gravity. It kind of just sticks to the weird stuff at the beginning. The cool stuff I want to see to start with. I mean, this has got to be rewarding along the way.
Yeah.
I hope.
I mean, Gravity was awesome, but
Well, yes.
I'm hoping. When is it supposed to come out?
I said November.
Okay. Well,
Well,
maybe
maybe.
it could get better.
Oh, come on. That's not fair. It's really nice to have your hair thing on the character here. Oh, crap. It's the bullets.
Oh no.
I hate this.
Now remember the pattern.
Yeah, just slow one soon. Crap. Screws me up every time with that one.
But you had the hair. It was fine.
He's going to get up too fast. I can't get him.
Jump, jump, jump.
Be done. Be dead already.
Please be over.
Come on.
This one is just...
It keeps going and going. They didn't do the ice block that time.
So, we'll wait for reviews. See if it's worth it. It's kind of pop it.
Ah! Damn it. Gotta do stupid bullets again. Oh, he's just doing that. Okay, let's try this. Get him next time. Ha ha ha! Die already, man! Damn!
Like we said, horribly punishing and
Mhm.
not as rewarding.
Yeah, we're close to the end though. We're
I
seeing
said
the
we're
bullets again.
53% of the way through it.
Well, we didn't get everything.
Oh, is that what it's going on?
Yeah, but we've only gotten everything on one level so far
This
out of
is-
all levels we played.
World 5.
Correct. There's 7 worlds total.
Watch out.
I would not recommend buying this game by any means. Oh, I got him!
You did it! Do your little
Oh,
punch.
I screwed it up. First time
We're
ever.
still happy. Woo.
Yeah, we got it. So Interstellar, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
It could be good. I'm hoping.
other big movie news right now. There's photos out today. The new Star Wars movie is being filmed as of today. So
I know, you little nut. You're so excited.
most of the world is excited. Well, they're some are excited, some are disappointed. I mean, it's you go back and forth. I mean, do they need to make more? I don't know. But J.J. Abrams is, I don't know. He's usually somewhat satisfying if he doesn't just totally make a weird movie like Star Trek Into Darkness was. It was just wildly strange. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited, but I don't like the sensation they got to bring back like Han Solo Luke Skywalker, like bringing back Harrison Ford in movies. Like he's doing a new Blade Runner too. They want Harrison Ford back for the Blade Runner. He's too old. Like he doesn't care anymore. Like you don't have to go back and bring back your old characters again. But I do like the Star Wars cast. Has got the kid from Attack the Block as the lead, who's good. Moses, that kid is awesome.
Oh, okay.
He's in that. The guy from Inside Llewyn Davis is in it. They have a pretty strong cast. But then they have this. They feel like they got to pay homage to the originals and bring back Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, even though they're tremendously old at this point. So
That could be problematic.
I agree. I can't get up there anymore. It's all you. It's funny how much I missed that.
Swear.
The ability to fly.
Aww.
Gotta go. Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, I screwed that up. Worked out okay.
I'd like to.
Duck!
Oh, crap.
Gotta go. Gotta grab the roof.
I didn't grab it.
Nope.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You're like, gotta go. I'm
Lines.
like, okay.
Other gaming news right now worth mentioning. I think there's big news today about Halo. They're releasing a new one. It's not a huge surprise,
A
but
new Halo game.
yeah. Oh, you're going. Okay, we gotta go. It's not. Oh, gotta go.
Okay.
It's not a
You
major.
gotta coordinate this a little better.
Yeah. I know. It's not a tremendous surprise to make a new Halo game, and seriously, that could be seen from a mile away. I mean, that's going to happen. It's just that they're trying to do it to encourage people to buy the Xbox One because nobody's buying the Xbox One still. So they're going to go back to their biggest property in the back arsenal, which is Halo. And Bungie's no longer involved. The guys that created Halo is a different company. Who did the last Halo game? You need to go through the Halo games at least one. We have a whole, education of you
Okay.
the Halo games.
I might give that a shot.
There's only 4 to play through. So
That probably won't happen.
anyways, so that's big news. They're talking about it's a 2 character story thing. Like there was a Halo 2 did that where 2 different characters you followed. So they're doing it with the new Halo game. So that's exciting, I guess. Another cool thing on games I saw this week I wanted to bring up was that right before we started playing, Ars Technica? No, I don't understand. Anyways, I read that apparently we're doing pretty crappily. Apparently on Steam right now, Steam is the indie kind of platform to download games.
Yeah.
They said that on Steam right now there have been duck. There have been more games in 2014 than more games in 2014 on Steam than there so far than there ever were in 2013. We're not even halfway through the year.
I don't.
So what that means is
Okay.
indie games are exploding. Like there have been more indie games released this year than there were in all of 2013.
That's great.
Well, it's interesting because we keep talking about the fact people aren't buying consoles right now, the new consoles, because
But why would they have to?
because the indie games are kind of dominating. Like there's no good compelling reason to buy the new consoles still, and the indie community is kind of dominating what people want to play now.
Yeah.
Duck. So it's just kind of proof of that. Like for instance, I want to play that Super Time Force game that just came out this week,
Right.
and that's on Xbox Live. It's not even a full studio game. It's just an independent game. Those
Okay.
games are the ones I'm most excited about. So just further validation of what's happening in kind of indie communities. Stuff's going crazy. All right, I'm gonna get that K. It's gonna happen. Watch this. Oh!
Plus, you're a little hard.
I got robbed.
It's terrible.
Oh crap! Oh crap! What kind of world are we joining here? Yeah.
Jump in the hair.
Yes. You putz.
Aw, you can't get the bananas.
I got it. So, anything you want to talk about?
Well, you usually have some topics. So
I do.
I'm just kind of
You're here for the ride.
waiting on your
You're here for the ride. I appreciate it.
prompt.
It's a hard level.
Yeah, they don't give me a little barrel and let me come back.
No, those don't exist. Wow, I really got lucky with that one.
Did really bad.
Oh crap! I wanted to go up. Damn.
get caught back in.
Nah, it's alright. We'll come back later on sometime.
No, we won't.
No, we won't. We're gonna make it to the end,
This
but
is a
that's
gameplay game. We're just,
this is absolutely a gameplay game. I would not encourage people to buy this game.
no, it's too much.
It's like a Sonic level all of a sudden.
No. Do it for.
Well, we're back now.
Sorry.
Alright, so just stay with me for a second, okay?
Oh, okay. Excuse me for my hair.
Well, it's just we can't really separate here.
Ooh.
So you got a puzzle piece. That's good news. That's good news.
Kill it.
Kill the bearded rabbit.
It's freaking demonic instrument.
So the topic I wanted to talk about today, though, I mean, so summer movies are coming around.
Yes.
You know, it's going to be a trip down memory lane with Transformers and what are those? You never saw the Transformers?
No.
How is that possible? I think it's a requisite movie watching for most of America.
I was in college and took school seriously.
You missed out then. Oh, son of a bastard!
No.
Wasn't that fast?
That was very cool.
Did I get a puzzle piece in there? What did I get in there? It was a puzzle piece? Okay. Stay with me then. So, anyways, these franchises out there. What else is coming out right now? We have
X-Men.
X-Men, yes, which of course we watched the cartoon growing up.
Oh, yes. That's the cartoon.
And what else is coming out? Godzilla, which is not that big of a deal. These Transformers, X-Men, these properties that are supposed to be familiar to people because we grew up on them. I want to talk about other things that we grew up with.
Okay.
See that segue there?
Very
It's
good.
smooth, right?
So nice.
So, at a high level, just kind of curious about, you know, games, your favorite games. I mean, Halo's coming back, which is a big deal for me. I'm excited about the Halo game. What other franchise properties, things like that, were definitive for you? And so that was the topic. Just what games were significant for you growing up that still resonate with you today, that you wouldn't mind seeing come back in some form? Oh, son of a...
Girl.
Oh!
You were so close!
That, I got robbed.
You did get robbed and you don't have my hair
I
this
don't
time.
care, son. Alright, we're going to figure this out. So you can talk while I'm thinking here.
Okay, so, like, the first influential game for
Okay.
me, like, the first video game I ever remember playing
Okay.
was on the old Atari.
Okay. Do you know which one it was? The Atari 26 or 52?
Okay, I'm not that big of a nerd, sadly enough.
It's a big deal.
But I thought it was super cool. I think it was called Kaboom,
Okay.
but I made you put it on the list.
Yeah, I put that I did in the video the
On
other day.
the video.
That's right.
Because I thought it was so cool, like this little felon
Whoa.
up top. Very good.
I got spoilers.
Yeah.
No! That was the end of the level!
I would honestly, if an indie game did that, if any of you are listening and you do indie games, please, for me,
Make a Kaboom game.
please make a Kaboom
There's
game.
at least one person will buy it.
Other people will buy it. Because then they'll get nostalgic.
I never even was familiar with this game at all. I know it was a big deal for you.
Did you play the Atari at all?
I did. I was a huge Atari person too. We had Pitfall 2 and River
Pitfall
Raid.
made me-
But you don't die in Pitfall. I mean, you die, but you never actually permanently die. You just keep going.
No, but well, what happened is the game froze.
Yeah.
And after I fall, like after you fell, it just never left me. Like I couldn't pass the crocodiles.
No. Well, that happens a lot. You just got to reset and go again.
Well, no, it was so old by that point the game was broken.
Oh, that's a different thing.
It made me sad.
No, I mean, I used to like jack with the games, pull them slightly out of the Atari to get weird graphics to show up on Frogger. It's kind of a thing I did.
Oh, I love crocodiles.
Yeah. But yeah, I played a lot of Atari, but I never saw or even heard of Kaboom at all. I played like weird games too.
Oh, I believe it. I'm sure you did.
Played a game where like you're in a ship and your health is measured by your heartbeat. I can't remember the name of that thing. gonna be hard because I usually put the graphics from the game on the Play Fridays, and so I gotta go find whatever that game is called. Now that I mentioned it, damn, it's just not mentioning esoteric games is making my life harder tonight.
Yes, it will.
Okay. All right, so Pitfall, or not Pitfall, Kaboom. What else you got?
Oh, I thought you were going to.
Okay, well I can.
It's not fair that you have a cheat sheet.
I got a lot. You can talk about definitive games. I can go on for days. This is gonna be worse than Dark Knight Rises for you.
No.
So definitive games for me. For me, the ones that stick out for me are the ones that kind of got away. Those are the games that, when I say that, I mean the ones that I never beat. And there aren't many, but they're out there, and they still haunt me to this day, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah, like there's a game called Rastan for the arcade. I think I beat it on MAME on an emulator later on because you can cheat and just play all you want. But the arcade, the last level, you can't continue on. So if you get to the last level, you spend $5 getting there. The last level, you can't continue anymore. So it puts you back in World 1 again. So frustrating. It was a Conan type game. You had a sword. You're just a shirtless like Conan type guy.
You're a barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian guy, just doing stuff. And I couldn't even tell you the story at all. I couldn't even attempt to. But I just the music was so good. Oh, what am I doing?
Why did you just do that for? You even got the letter.
I'm having trouble with controls. I'm forgetting what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, there's so many controls involved. It's too complicated. The Rastan stuck out for me. On the Nintendo, there was a series of them that just haunted me as a kid growing up. Ghostbusters, we've talked about kind of ad nauseum on the site. Ghostbusters for the Nintendo, was harmless enough until you get to the very end. Then it gets ridiculously hard. And you climb the 32-story building. You hit A, B to control your feet. And you climb up every single stair of that building. And the entire time, you're getting chased by 3 ghosts. You can't defend your team at all, so they just touch you randomly where you're climbing. You die.
Oh.
And it's the very end of the game that happens. Okay, I got this. Hang on.
You got this. Just hang tight.
Hang on, I got this.
One more.
Yeah, I wait for this one to go down. Here we go. Boom!
Look at you.
Boom! Got it. So, Ghostbusters. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom for the Nintendo also haunted me like crazy because at the end of the game, you have to cross this lava chamber shooting crocodile heads. It's totally weird. Or dragon heads. I can't even explain it to you. It's the way the game wrapped up. Ikari Warriors and Nintendo as well. So these things stick out to me still. And I think about games that are formative to me as a kid. Those ones stand out for me.
Okay, I can understand.
All right, your turn.
Mario.
Which one? That's a big statement.
Had Duck Hunt attached to it?
That's the first one. That's the first game everybody got.
So...
I didn't have it. I did Nintendo before they had Duck Hunt.
For my birthday that year, I was 10.
Okay.
I decided that I really wanted a Nintendo.
Okay.
And so, with my birthday money, I went and bought it myself at a pawn shop.
Did you really?
I did. I was so very excited.
That's pretty awesome to me.
I
can't go in the water. Okay.
And I just... Oh.
That's kind of cool.
What am I doing?
Go fast. Get out of there.
And so... Oh.
That's really good.
I
You bought your own Nintendo.
I bought my own Nintendo. And,
at a pawn shop.
At a pawn shop with my first, 20 games. It was whatever the $20 for my birthday would buy me.
Okay.
I have a feeling I can't touch those.
I don't think you can either. You can touch that too. Go for it. That's weird. It's a bonus level.
Ooh. Come back in.
No, you can't do it during bonus levels. You only 30 seconds.
Oh,
You got this.
So yeah, I bought Punch Out and all those things. But I can remember playing Super Mario Brothers for the first time, and I thought it was amazing. I was jumping with the controller. As you can see now, trying to do this, my feet are moving.
Oh, 1 second ago.
No!
I don't want to say anything. No, you got it. Just get the puzzle piece. It's okay.
Oh.
I just want to say anything and jinx you. I'm trying to add any pressure to you at all.
Don't add pressure.
Alright, well, let me give you some of mine then. Okay? I'll hold this, get the And you tell me if you're familiar with any of these games.
Okay.
Let's go for it. Focus on this. Go. Jump at the fish. So long and thanks for all the fish. Good job. Yeah, you lose. Doesn't mean you have to like it. Thank you. Nice.
Oh, I'm so
That's all
sorry.
right, that's right.
I have to get some points.
We both went for it. What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to tell me your topic.
All right, so some of mine. So with Super Nintendo, we mentioned a second ago, Super Mario World was a big game for you at the time. Super Nintendo, when it came out, was a huge deal for me. But the one that really stood out for me was Final Fantasy II
Why?
for the Super Nintendo. Because Final Fantasy I for the original Nintendo, I played it there, and it's there's a Japanese series. It's been out for a while, and we got I think we got the second one of the series, and they call it Final Fantasy 1, and we got the stage, whatever. I don't really know the full history of Final Fantasy, but I played through the one on Nintendo a lot. And it's a good game. It's a role-playing game. You play as 4 kind of random people, and you're on a quest to kill a guy named Garland, who, at the end, you go back in time, you kill him earlier. You go back, you kill him at the beginning of the game. And I forget why. You have to go back and fight him again, but you go back in time to do it or something. Like, he's escaped into time. You got to chase him back in time to kill him in the past. You need to fight his monster Chaos at the end. And, I don't know. It was like Nintendo when you're playing Paperboy and then that. It's just tremendously more advanced than most of the games I was playing. So it's kind of cool. I'm getting that. I don't care. Suck! Anyways, Paperboy and then that. But then Final Fantasy II came out with the Super Nintendo. In Final Fantasy 1, the whole thing was like there's guys walking around in like a desert and doing stuff together. And near the end of the game, you hear about a stone called the Floater Stone. You finally get the Floater Stone. You go to a desert and you use the Floater Stone. And out of nowhere comes this pirate ship, this airship, and it gets out of the sky. It comes out of the desert. You can then use that to fly all over the world, and travel just changes tremendously for you in the game. And that is the first time I'd ever seen an airship in any game, movie, anything like that. And those things are pretty common now.
Yeah.
But back then, that was so rare. And so it showed up in that game out of nowhere at the end. It's a cool thing. But then Final Fantasy II starts up. The opening scene of Final Fantasy II, first of all, it's on the Super Nintendo, so it looks better. The opening scene is just an arsenal of airships that are going around to city. And you're like this commander of this airship army. You're an evil guy to start the game.
Oh.
You're doing bad things, basically, for this commander. And it was a great opening. Like, you're seeing a new console, how graphically impressive it is, and the airship, this really impressive thing from the first game, is just common now, and it just blew me away playing that game.
Oh.
So Final Fantasy II was a huge deal to me when it came out, and I think to this day it doesn't get enough credit for what it did. I think people talk about the other Final Fantasy games, and Final Fantasy VII is well known as being the most important Final Fantasy game, and it is a cool. It is a really cool game, Final Fantasy VII, because that was the first one that introduced kind of full motion video, rendered cutscenes in a game. That one did it, and that one sold me on the PlayStation when it came out, so I love that one too. But Final Fantasy II was a big one for me.
How do you get that?
I do. So that's one. Another one on my list, I mentioned earlier Final Fantasy VII doing the cutscenes. The game that actually introduced me to cutscenes was Ninja Gaiden on Nintendo.
What is Ninja Gaiden?
Ninja Gaiden is, as it sounds, you're a ninja, and
See, they finally mixed it up, and I died.
you had the ice one. That was different. Oh crap! What am I doing? Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. So it was a game where you just play as a ninja. And the first game was just kind of harmless little game where you play as a guy trying to rescue or avenge your father from something, I forget what. And the second one introduced cutscenes, and you had you played a level where you're just killing the guys. And at the end, you have this close up of him, your ninja guy, looking at the castle in the distance. And it was on the Nintendo, so it was cool. When that came out, it was a big deal to have these dramatic cutscene moments in a Nintendo game. I can't think of another Nintendo game that really did that besides Ninja Gaiden, at least for a while. That was a big deal when it came out for me. Another one on my list, kind of esoteric. I want to go more rare. Prince of Persia 2. And I was actually.
I remembered you really liked it.
Yeah, and I'm talking about not the recent incarnations. I'm not talking about the one from the Xbox. I'm talking about the old PC one.
Yeah.
And I played that one like crazy when it came out initially. It actually was the first game that kind of got me on a PC too, so it was a big deal for me. No real reason I liked it. For some reason, I just really responded to it when it came out. Go, 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 go. Go!
You didn't want to get that.
I don't know how. Damn it. Anyways, Ninja Gaiden 2, big deal when it came out to me. So I got a bunch though. Mario 64, I've already talked about that earlier. I responded to that game for some reason. I actually, when it came out, true story, I actually drove to, I could drive that. I drove to Toys R Us to demo the game. Like I went there and kicked kids off the console so I could play it. The original Mario 64 for the Nintendo 64. So I really, really like that game.
Really?
It was a huge deal to me. Yeah, it was a great game. Totally worth it. I have no regrets about that.
Ah, look at you.
Yeah, I mean, that was an owl there, isn't it? What the hell?
I don't like his noise that he makes.
Alright, so my last three, though. I got three more.
Okay.
Three more that are significant to me. One of which you've actually seen me play.
What is that?
Killer Instinct in the arcade.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I go into the zone in that game.
I saw that.
It was kind of creepy.
It's a little strange.
I don't know, that game, I was a fan of fighter games and stuff, like Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but for some reason that game just... Oh, I see what you're saying. You go back and get it that way.
Pull those levers down.
Yeah, this is fine. It's just as good over here. But I go into the zone with that game. I love other fighter games too. I played Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and stuff, but that game, I don't know, the ultra combos you had to learn as you play. I really got into that, and I played as combo the entire. Oh god, I'm losing. I'm not seeing the owls in the background. Just me. I got this. Sit tight. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
No, I love Street Fighter. That was fun. I didn't play. We never did arcades. Like I know our mall had one.
Who'd you play as when you played Street Fighter? You remember? Chun-Li?
Yes.
Chun-Li. All right. She had the fast kick if you hit the button fast enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
She wore blue.
Yeah, she did.
See, I'm a girl. That's all.
I played as Ken at first, and then I ended up going with Ryu because Ken had they both of them could do the same type of moves, and Ken had the Dragon Punch that went further. But then I felt like I was being cheap, so I went with Ryu to be a little more fair to other people. Not that I was that good. I just felt like it was the right thing to do. I got a sense of honor playing Street Fighter, as weird as it sounds.
Really?
I know, right? It's a very misguided kid. I actually played Mortal Kombat so much. I used to, damn it. That's our last slide too, isn't it? Oh, you got one more.
Oh, you mean the bananas?
I used to go to the mall and play as Reptile in Mortal Kombat 2 so much that I had one guy actually tell me once that you're the Reptile kid I heard about.
The Reptile kid?
Yeah, the character I was playing as.
Oh my god.
I know. It was that kind of level. Like I got some level of notoriety at the local mall because I played it so much. I wasn't that good. I was okay. I wasn't that good. I wasn't like crazy good. And there are people. Killer Instinct. As much as I love that I play the game really well, there are people who are much better at that than I am. And I remember every now and then I play against somebody who could like render shadows and do all kinds of crazy things. I never got good at, but I still really enjoyed that one. Also on my list, on the Super Nintendo, there was a Contra game, Contra 3, that I kind of was my nightly ritual after school. I would play Contra 3 and beat it. And it was just, Contra 1 was a huge game on the original Nintendo and arcades, and it was one of the earliest co-op games I can remember. But Contra 3, I don't know, it again on Super Nintendo, just showing off what the Super Nintendo, God, why did I even do that? What Super Nintendo can do. And I got to the point where I could beat Contra 3 on hard without getting hit by a single bullet, and it was like maybe an hour long to do that. I played it so much.
Wow.
It was one of my favorite games of all time.
You had friends, right?
No, not at all. My friends were virtual.
Your friends were virtual.
But my absolute favorite game, and the one that is on my top of my list, and it's fitting because it's actually in the logo of Co-op Dojo, is Bionic Commando. And that game for the Nintendo, I probably spent more hours playing that game than I have any other game, including Fallout and everything else. Where I spent upwards of 80 or 90 hours playing. I played Bionic Commando more than that. And I mean, I don't have like it's just a fantastic. It's just a perfect game to me. Like I really can't explain why. It's just you're just a character who's got the ability to shoot a grapple arm out, and you're on a mission to rescue a guy who I believe is from another. It's from like Commando, the Nintendo game. You're out to rescue him from another property from the same developers. And at the end, you fight and kill Hitler, which is kind of cool. You blow him up with a rocket launcher. In a very cheap sequence, too. A sequence that is almost unbeatable. And it's totally different from the rest of the game. You have to fall a tremendous distance and aim a rocket launcher, or a bazooka, actually, into a cockpit of a plane to kill Hitler at the end. And it's the rest of the game has nothing to do with that kind of stuff. At the end of that game, you have to do that, precisely that. But that game was, again, it was like an hour and a half long to beat it. Very complex game. You had to get permits to get in certain zones and go around and around. And I thoroughly just loved it. So much so that, in fact, on Xbox Live earlier this year, or actually maybe a year ago at this point, they released a Bionic Commando Rearmed game. It was like as an upgrade of the original game. It was like the full game, just with newer graphics, but the whole game was there. I hadn't played Bionic Commando 1 in years, and I played Rearmed for the Xbox Live. I beat it in one sitting. It just that muscle memory.
This year.
That muscle memory just hasn't gone away. I can still do the entire game in one sitting. I really thought, I couldn't believe it, but that stuck with me now to this day, apparently. What's that?
I said that worries.
There's nothing wrong with me. There are so many other people just like me, so.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look that way.
Yeah, we're the masses now.